Because to me, relationship dynamics is like almost theatrical. I feel like there's a director and I feel like there's actors, clearly, and I feel like there's a production or the producers, the people who are in charge of the environment for the relationships. Welcome back to another episode of the Sistory Healinghood, where you come to the hood to be healed. So, welcome to the hood, the healing hood. How you guys doing out there? Long time no see, but we're here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful July. I can't believe it's already almost over. And then we're going to be in August. It's crazy. We're already going to be at the 8th month of 2024. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's going on. But that's neither here nor there. Maybe I'll save that for another episode. I just want you guys to know I've been doing so many different things. Been busy, but I am still in the game. I'm still in the game out here, y'all. This episode is going to be a little bit different because, as y'all know, my last episode was my 10th episode, and this is like a season change. It's like I'm going into like a different season. Like we're going into season 2 for this Sistory Healinghood, chapter 2 or whatever. So I kind of want to do a recap of this episode of just who I am and what we do here and what the Healing Hood is all about. Before I even get started though, I just want to do a shout out to the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast. We did a live stream together. It was freaking lit, y'all. It was lit. Like, I had such a wonderful time, and I learned so much through the experience. Like, I'm so thankful. Thank you, Kay and Boss Frost. I really appreciate you guys because you made a lot of things that I didn't think was possible, possible. And I just know with some hard work and commitment, like, you can persevere through. Things are not going to be the same every time, but it's for a good reason. It's a learning experience. So yeah, shout out to the Hell Yeah We Want to Know podcast. We did a live stream on Sunday, the July 1st. So it's on YouTube. You guys go check it out. There's clips on my Facebook, Instagram. On my Facebook, Instagram, chimarraali. Also, Sistory Healinghood. Either one, you guys can look us up. The podcast is linked to both of them. Clips are linked to both of them. Make sure you guys subscribe, share. Hell, sharing is caring, and it's free. And it really helps me out. It helps me out a whole lot. There's been a lot of growth in my channel and everything. But like I said, ever since I've been doing like a whole new season change, it's like, when are you going to put some new stuff out? Like, what are you doing? And it's a lot of stuff. Now that I got this live stream and stuff under my belt, we're going to be doing more live streams here. I have the pleasure of being invited to an Invest Fest in Atlanta, Georgia at the end of August. So I will be participating in that, and I will be going live a few times doing that, and I will just be trying to record the whole process, and then I want to like compile a whole movie of stuff, and I'll post it up there. And I got a lot of ideas, and with these ideas, comes hard work, commitment, and dedication. But before all that, you got to have the motivation and a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? But if you can get one of those things done, everything else will fall in place. So thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all my followers. Thank you to everybody. I love you guys so much for supporting me, believing in me. And let's just keep this ball rolling. Okay, so it's like, what is the story? What is the community healing hood? And why do we even need this? I really started this because, like I said, I lost my mom. And my sister. I lost my mother, Ruby, to lupus in 2018, and I lost my sister, Shamina, to lupus in 2009. And there's been a lot of family members that we've lost in my family along the way. Grief is a big part of my life and a big part of my experience moving forward, trying to help other people with grief. But there's also a lot of steps that people don't see that have to deal with grieving in a different way, because you can lose more than just a person. I've helped people grieve through like losing an animal. Um, there is one woman out there, she's had her animal, I think she said, for 28 years. And the animal has gotten cancer of some sort. And any day right now, it can get put, it can be put down. She chose to keep it alive until the day that cat passes. And she is distraught about losing that animal. So you can lose more than just a person. People lose their jobs, people break up with each other. I'm also a divorcee, so losing a relationship, especially when you work so hard to try to be the best person you can be, a good wife, a good mother, a good husband, or a good, father, and it still doesn't work out. You believe in God, and you still pray, and things just still don't work out. That shit is hard. Any regular person, it's hard to get over those things. Some people don't have a person to go to talk to. I really didn't. Like I said, my sister was my best friend, and then after I lost her, my mother was my best friend. So after I lost her, is where was I really trying to go to? I have aunties that I really feel disconnected with, but I love them, and we still talk and stuff like that. But I just feel like as a young woman who has children and in the world, we have these different aspirations than the typical person, such as like I want to do for myself, and I want to do natural healing, making sure that you live healthy, work out, take care of your skin, those kind of things, all natural remedies, is a lot different than what a lot of people are exposed to. So I have a lot of drawbacks, I feel like, when it comes to my family with ideologies, which is fine because they've known that my mother was the same way. So it's not like no different. That's how I was raised. But sometimes you don't have a community that you can go to rely on. And I just wanted to open up my doors and my heart, because when I was going through the healing process, I hit these aha moments. And it was like, aha, I figured this out. And you know what? I figured this shit out so good. I'm like, I just want to go tell somebody else, and anybody that I come across going through these same things and these situations, circumstances that I am, that I can offer them this advice, or these exercises to do, because it really helped me. And I know if it can help me, it can help somebody else. That's how you really know that you are like learning, is when you can really teach somebody else. You are getting to the point of mastery at that point, and dealing with life, daily life, working out, going grocery shopping, driving in traffic, interacting with strangers that you don't really know, but you still have to really interact with them. These things wear on you, and you don't know it every single day. Sometimes the symptoms, the side effects, they don't catch up with you right away, but it's still happening. If you know it or if you don't know it, it's still taking place in your life, and it's still holding a piece of your unconsciously. Um, these unconscious things can be emotional, they can be physical, and they can be spiritual. I really want to focus on the emotional and physical part, like physical healing, but I do touch on a little bit of the spiritual, because for me, you have the power, to be able to relinquish things that you don't understand, things that are out of your power too. And so God is definitely a huge moral basis in my healing, and this is story healing. But there's a few people who are not believers in God. They're atheists, or I hope she don't get mad at us. I'm not saying her name or nothing like that, but I have a Satanist, and it's not like when we are having our interactions and conversations, it's not like, hail Satan. I just know that she believes in Satan, and I don't let that affect my healing of her. As long as she has a spiritual healing process, when things are out of our control, hey, she can give that to whoever she needs to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us unique. And that's what makes me enjoy this healing process, is because we have these difficult circumstances that plague our everyday natural lives. And through learning from each other, we can really overcome a lot of things. I just want to give this platform and a basis for people to be able to do that. Like I said, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world where people don't feel like they have an outlet to express themselves, to heal themselves spiritually, and to heal themselves emotionally through grief, and to just be able to physically heal themselves from like a common cold or callus on your foot, or having your skin starting to bleach out because of the sun, constant sicknesses. There's teas, there's remedies that's been used in human society way longer than I can even sit here and preach about. These things people need access to. People need access to the information. People need access to the motivation. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be here for. That's what my mission is. It's to promote self-healing through practices, rituals, through conversation. Sometimes you just got to talk it out before you can even take steps to walk it out. And I'm wanting to help you create those healthy habits and develop those healthy ways and characteristics so you can change who you are. My mission for promoting self-healing, when I say self-healing, it's like, yes, I want you to be able to do it on your own, but it's all based for coming back together in the community as a whole. Okay? You can't control everybody that's in the community, but if you're able to work on yourself, improve yourself, become the best version of yourself, and if everybody's doing that collectively and come to the community, everybody brings something unique and powerful, and only you can unlock that. You have to want to do that. You have to come and find me. You have to come and search for this kind of stuff. This stuff you don't come across, and it's like, well, this is what we're doing today. Like, this is something that's real. It's based in reality, science, spirituality, metaphysics, chemistry, whatever you think, alchemy. It's out here. Medicinally, it's out here. And if you need that help, that outlet, hey, you're in the right spot. If you agree with me, or if you feel like you're missing something, if you have any questions, please leave something down in the comment section. I will gladly love to help you out. I can, put you in the right direction if I can. That's the least that I can try to do. And I don't know if you guys have visited yet, but you can also visit the sistoryhealinghood.org website. I got some stuff on there. Thinking about doing some events coming up here. So if you're in my town, you're in the city, then let's get together, let's do something, let's put that shit on live, let's have a good time. But more than ever, let's help each other heal, from our daily traumas in our past history, and just from parenting, from society. I mean, all this talk about politics, the Democrats, the Republicans. I'm just like, are you guys eating enough food? Are you guys drinking clean water? Are you guys, making sure you get enough sunlight? Are you guys exercising? Like, there's other stuff to be worried about that affects you right now, every single day. And I'm not saying that stuff isn't important, but I'm saying that you and your health and your mind, that's what's important to you. And if it's not important to you, then hey, you're in the wrong spot and you're not contributing to society the best way that you can. Therefore, I say back. Okay. And leave it for the rest of us who are actually putting effort and trying to work on ourselves. Like I said, I want to make tools more accessible for you to be able to care for yourself, take time for yourself, to heal yourself. Time is the best healer, but idle time don't heal nothing really. You have to work in the meantime, in the healing time. That's when you're going to see progress. You want to see progression through your healing process. That's how you know that your healing is coming to like an end. And everybody's healing comes to an end, but when one healing aspect comes to an end, you start unlocking other aspects of your life where you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I had this trauma that, at first it didn't bother me, but now that I've had the strength to overcome. Now this is starting to like pick at me, and if I can make this right, or if I can make this, more manageable in my life, that I don't have to think about it so much, then let's work on that next. I'm not like that kind of person that's like a mechanic or like a doctor that's like, oh, well, you have this and this wrong with you. So let's just, spend all your time and all your money doing this and that. Like, no, you're here because we are all here to learn from each other, to get help from each other, to heal each other. Happy, healthy, healing. Okay. So it's just one step at a time. But you're in the right spot. If that's what you're trying to do, that's what you're trying to work for. I still got my notes here, y'all, so bear with me. Because, I'm a professional still, but I'm just saying, you got one body. You got one life. For the most part, they say the life expectancy, I think, is at 78 now. So if you're approaching 40 and you get the blessing of living to 78 or 80, you're already at the midpoint of your life. It can be kind of scary, when you think that you can't extend your time when you can. You definitely can if you take care of your body. If you take care of yourself. That's what the name of the game is. And I'm not going to lie to you real quick. These pharmaceutical companies don't want you to sustain your body for a long period of time. They don't want you to be healthy. Back in the day, we didn't have all these illnesses and pharmaceuticals in our water and in just the industry itself. All these doctors that in the health industry, surgeons and stuff like that. Like I remember as a kid, people didn't go get surgery unless it was like, that's the last thing you get is surgery. Because after that, you broke. But now it's like you hear people go get surgery. Like this woman, she said she had to go get surgery for carpal tunnel. And when I told her my carpal tunnel was acting up, but I was looking for, a natural remedy to mend the carpal tunnel. By the way, it was aloe vera, put it on your skin, and also cayenne pepper. Just, about a teaspoon, toss it right back with a little bit of water, and it regulates your blood flow. But yeah, she was saying how she was on these medication pills for about 5 years, which helped off and on with her carpal tunnel and tendonitis. And then she said she went and got surgery. And she said the surgery was so far it's been working good. And she said her niece went and got the same surgery. That was who referred her to get the surgery. And her niece, though, she lost feeling in some of her fingers. She got nerve damage from when she had got the carpal tunnel surgery. So before, though, you wouldn't hear about nobody really going to get surgery on carpal tunnel or anything so minor. We just learned to deal with it. But now the health industry is just like, we can do that for you. Make money off of you. Bill your insurance, health insurance companies, all that stuff, all this ultra processed food we didn't have to worry about so much. I mean, all these processed restaurants we didn't have so much of. Like I remember when McDonald's was like finally getting their money up and putting McDonald's everywhere. And I remember noticing that in the news, it was like the thing for them to be a McDonald's everywhere for sure. And then Burger King was trying to keep up. And the food was good. I ain't gonna lie, the food was fire back in the 90s. So if you lived in the 90s, drop a comment down and let me know and let everybody else know how fire that food was. Even the fast food, it was more cleaner, better. We had bigger sizes, for the money that we got. Now it's ultra processed, made in a lab. We don't know really what's in it. And they don't tell us what's in it. And this leads to all type of things. Heart disease, cancers, obesity. Obesity is a huge one. Obesity is something that's not really talked about neither. I feel like as much as it should be within like our healing quarters, because there's been scientific proof that people who work out, they cut down depression. They cut down the intense feelings of despair that you get from grief. It helps regulate your hormones so you're not having highs and lows. It helps regulate your appetite so you're eating more regularly, and you're making sure you're pooping, aka removing waste from your body more regularly. And that's all from just working out, moving, burning fat, stimulating all your blood cells, heating them up, eradicating diseases and bacteria from them. so they can be their little happy, healthy selves. That's it. And also things like social media, seeing things online that are not reality. As somebody would say, you're in the matrix. You got to break from the matrix. It's kind of like that, but on a deeper, more real level, because some of us are real people who are not billionaires, millionaires sitting on thousands of dollars every day. We actually go out and work. We pay our taxes, stuff like that. You already know that these things that we see on social media, they're not real. The relationships that we see, the happiness that they want to portray, we're just seeing the best version of people on social media. Okay. And I know I'm on social media, but anybody who sees me in real life, this is what you get. This is, matter of fact, if you see me in real life, you getting way more because, okay, you already know I ain't nothing to mess with. So these are things that break up our families. These are things that throws negative wrench into our friendships and into our coworkers, into our workplaces. And another thing that we have to stress about now, that I'm not saying that our people 50, 100 years ago didn't have to stress about, but for real, let's talk about it, is these finances. The average American in debt, the overall national debt is insane. Like, holla if you hear me in the comments, but holla if you know that this crisis of money and finances is getting out of hand for us. And if you have children, like, what kind of future are we really setting for our children? Part of the healing process to me, if finances is one of your things, is I actually do have some experience in a little bit of finances. I'm not licensed in no finances, but I can try to help you. It's basic common knowledge about credit cards and stuff like that. So I can kind of help you maneuver through some things. But overall, debt is slavery. So the faster you can clear up your debt, the more that you can become freer from all these companies that's taking from you every single month. And you can just focus on what's important, and that's you and your family. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up with, this is Sistory Healinghood. We're a community. All right. I look for everybody. A couple shout outs is on my website and in YouTube. When I run my analyticals, I can see where I'm getting viewership from, and I can also see who visits my website. Your girl's been visited by people in Germany, by people in the Netherlands, by people in Canada, and people in, wait, what was it? Did I write it down? Oh, I think that was it. It was the European countries. Because I was like, wow, reach all the way out there. That makes me so happy that, this is what time is about. This is what 2024 is about. It's not just about being able to reach just in your community. 100 years ago, maybe a little bit, maybe 200 years ago, you were in your community. That's as far as you were getting. For you to pick up stuff, everything, and go across your state was like going across the damn country. It's like going across the damn ocean. It was a massive change. But now you can just do something like this, hop on there and be brave enough to present yourself to the world, and boom, you can connect with people worldwide. And I'm like, shout out to you guys for sticking with me. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I love you. And just keep rocking with me. And also, I can see I'm getting love in a lot of major cities too, which is like, oh my gosh. New York City, Miami, of course, Chicago. What up, shit? Oh yeah, LA and San Diego. San Diego was like, really? Okay. And the other one that threw me for a loop was Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. So shout out to you if you are from Atlanta, Georgia, and you're watching me right now. I appreciate all that love. And really, you guys, it's hard work, but it's lit. It's lit, and it's fun. So I got stuff I gotta do. I hope you guys are having a wonderful. Hope you guys are gonna be safe. Just know here at the Sistory Healinghood, you're not just talking to anybody. You're talking to chimarraali. All right. I'm not a licensed therapist or nothing like that, but for life, you don't need to be. You just got to be experienced with life. All your life experiences are like points, and they do add up to something. You're not going through nothing for nothing, okay? You're going through that for a purpose. And the faster that you can find that purpose, the better off you will be. Just know here at Sistory Healinghood, I definitely want you guys to know that I support family. We support having strong families. I do stuff for the kids all the time. I have 3 of them. You can't run away from them. So, hey, let's embrace our children because they are our future. And if you don't have any children, you can always participate because there's always somebody out there who needs help with kids, you know? So, holla if you hear me. We need you because you opt out of having kids because you are probably smarter than the rest of us. But you can still contribute and help. You can help raise up other people's children, you know? It does take a village to raise a child. So keep that in mind. And also at the Healing Hood, we bring divine feminine energy. If you see the live stream and if you see anything in the future, I try to bring feminine, delicious women on here who exuberate goddessness. Just holding yourself accountable to a higher standard and having feminine attributes, really embracing your beauty, embracing yourself as a woman. Because even though I do have men who watch, you know, my channel, they still also, this is refreshing for them to be able to see a connective group of women who are embracing who they, not trying to be nothing different. And we're happy that God made us this way. So shout out to our femininity. That's what we're bringing here. Abundance, attribute, and gifts. Okay. I like to shower people with gifts. Gifts are good for my own personal character development. The sharing is caring. So, like I told you guys, I'm going to Invest Fest. ATL is my first time going to Georgia. So look out for your girl there. And we're going on now to season 2 of Sistory Healinghood. If you haven't checked out the last 10 episodes, go at least watch one. Damn. You don't even gotta just click on it and watch a little bit of it and then go click on another one. Okay? Go do something like that. Okay? And make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, IG at chimarraali. Facebook and IG. Make sure you guys watch me on YouTube, Spotify if you're listening. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys check out the website, the sistoryhealinghood.org website. Got some stuff there, free stuff there. And make sure you guys stay tuned for these live streams. We have I have a brilliant idea. A wonderful idea. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Every time I start talking about it, like I am super excited to start talking all fast and stuff like this because I just really want to get everything I want to say out, but I can't. So it has to do with dating because like I said, this is season. Okay, these next 10 episodes are not going to necessarily be like the first 10 episodes all dry and shit. These next 10 episodes are going to try to be more lit. Even though I do like talking in my podcast room, I do like this. I do feel like this is, you know, a purpose in being mature. But I also do feel like I do be out there. I'm a private person-ish. My brother's like, you're not private at all. But to me, in my mind, I'm a little bit private. Like, I don't... If you follow my Instagram and Facebook, like I don't be taking pictures and posting myself like that. I don't be taking pictures like that and posting my family stuff. I live in the moment. Okay, I'm not a picture person, but I need to get better at that. And hopefully with this podcast, you can push me forward to do that. So, you guys, thank you for listening. I appreciate that. I hope you guys like my new intro, and I hope you like this new outro. Bye, until the next video.